hello. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I'm here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m. Every day, every night, Eastern Time. What is going on? No, I'm not watching the Academy Awards because I only saw one of the movies. I did see the Way of the Dog. No, was it the dog? I saw the dog, but then I saw the other dog, and I know that she won, and that's super awesome. And I heard that Best Supporting Actress for West Side Story won. I want to know about the sound. I want to know if Steven Bruzewitz, guitar player extraordinaire, won or not. But other than that, I'm not into those award shows. Never have been. I liked Miss America when I was a little girl, or Miss USA, but because I liked the dresses, I'd be like, "Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that dress." Oh, I'm sorry. What a day! What a day this has been. How are you? I'm just texting. So, William D., what's going on in your world? Thanks for that Cher bump. That was cool. So Cher was in love with Ringo Starr. And Cher had another name. Just like me, I was born in Alabama. Gary Cooper. Hi, Gary Cooper. Hey, man, what's up? Long time. We went to school together. William D. I am thinking St. Peter's lost. Oh, come on. Hold on. We have a poem person. Hold on. I'm on the show. Here, you would like to read a poem? Question mark. I'll send you the Zoom link. We have a new poetry person. Hold the wire. Let me make a copy. Copy link. Copy link. It's not letting me copy. Copy link. Check it out. Sending you the link. Boom, boom, boom. And that's how we roll. Here, it is Sunday night. St. Peter. What? I'm missing something. I know. Did I watch something with St. Peter? I don't remember. Oh, got it. My brain. Except I was thinking about, yes, the team, the Jersey City St. Peter's. Yes, they did. The Peacocks lost. That was just not cool. Ladies and gentlemen, or all gentlemen, maybe. David has entered Poetry Glam. Yeah, St. Peter's Peacocks. I was trying to think of what the movie was. Hi there. David, 11:11 with Jenna. 11:11 with Jenna. David, you need to unmute. You probably do this all day, right?
I do.
Are you a Zoom master?
I'm a Google Meet master.
Google Meet master. Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole nother breed.
Are they really that different?
I don't think so.
Like, do you know how to break people into the rooms and do all that stuff?
I do on Google Meet.
But not on Zoom.
I never tried it on Zoom.
Well, welcome to Zoom.
Thank you.
How's life?
You know, life is life.
It is, isn't it?
Sunday evening, always a little bit,
Sad.
and it's very windy and rainy.
Ooh.
It's kind of matching that mood, you know what I'm saying?
But there's a real thing, that Sunday night sadness thing.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
You can read about it and stuff. You could Google it.
Can I Google Meet it?
Maybe. I don't know
Yeah.
that much about Google. I've done Hangouts. Is that different?
Yeah, I'm not sure what Google Hangout is. Maybe it's an earlier form of Meet. I don't know. Maybe it still
I have
exists.
Google Hangout, and I have a group of people that I meet on Google Hangout with. I
Oh, and
think.
it does exist. Maybe it's just more chill than Google Meet because you're
Now,
just hanging
I
out,
have no
not
time
meeting.
for it. I have so many apps that I just need to throw them all away because I don't use majority of these apps. Do you use your apps?
Oh my God, I use like 5 apps and I've got like 100 on my phone. It's ridiculous.
Are you a movie guy? Like, do you have different um, Netflix and all that stuff?
Yeah,
Which ones do you have?
Netflix, HBO, Amazon. Uh, I know I have something else. I have Hulu, but I never look at it.
Hulu's supposed to be cool.
I
Oh, I
know,
like
I just forget about it.
Hulu and Apple. Apple.
Oh, I have Apple, but I don't have an Apple device, so I can only watch it on my computer.
Mhm. But isn't there
Not,
a way you can mirror it? I tried doing that the other day. It didn't work.
no, I do that, but the picture's terrible.
Ah, didn't know that. So when
Yeah,
they say you can mirror it from your phone to your TV, it doesn't really work. That's a false.
it works, but I need to get one of those, you know, Apple TV things.
Apple TV or the Roku.
Can you do it? The Roku
I think the Roku does the Mac, the Apple.
does the Apple TV.
I think so. William D, does the Roku um, do Apple? William knows this stuff. William's good to see you. It's awesome you do this every night, Gary. Come be a guest sometime. Gary and I have known each other since high school. Patty
Wow,
Loman, Patty Loman, Patty Loman. There she is. So right now it's Michigan. We're coast to coast. And Canada.
wow.
Oh, can.
I
Mhm.
feel like an international star right now.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Are you an Academy Award watcher?
no,
I'm not either.
not an award show person.
I am not either. I would come to the
Is it
movies to
on?
watch the end of the Oscars. Who's winning? Suzanne, tell us who's winning. She's
Oh,
watching.
it's on right now.
Been on apparently for like 7 hours
Oh,
because it's usually I think it takes that long to show everybody how great they are.
yeah, I can see that.
Um,
The sad thing is today, UCLA should have been in the Elite Eight game, but they
even even
aren't.
more sad or sadder. Is it more sad or sadder? Is it
It's more
sadder?
sadder. It's more sadder.
More sadder? More sadder is
More
that
sad.
the Peacocks should have been playing UCLA and they should have beat UCLA.
Hey, now, now you crossed the line, and I don't want to have to scold you on
He was
national
out of it a
TV.
couple days ago. This is international TV. It's not national. International.
I hate
Canada,
this. I hate to
Mexico has.
scold an international media star, but you got to do what you got to do.
Will Smith won first for Best Actor for what movie? See, I
Uh,
didn't watch it.
yeah, I don't even know who's up for awards.
I guess Will Smith was.
Now, next year at the Oscars, am I going to be able to be up for an award because of this?
No, I think it would be an Emmy or
Oh,
maybe there's a Webby.
okay, I'll accept that. Best appearance in a twice daily um, internationally broadcast.
To the stars. This is broadcast to the stars.
Wow,
It's very important.
I know it's important. I've been very impressed because I'm a new person to your show, and I can see the community that you've put together, and I'm very, very impressed. It's cool.
It's cool.
Everybody loves it. Like to be here, it's like their living room.
Is
That's the
this
way.
your living room?
This is literally my living room, but this is becoming a second living room.
And that's why I encourage people to share the show. So if you share it on your page, then maybe somebody on your page will like it and want to watch it.
I'm going to do that.
Oh, the King Richard movie. Right. 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 That's what
I
Will.
don't know what that is, but it sounds perfect.
Don't do that. You know what I can do right now? I can kick you out and you can't go back.
Is that like that's like a God function that you have right there?
Yeah, it is. How is that different from the Oscars? Will won for King Richard, not Shakespeare, but father of Venus and Selena. Serena. What do you mean?
Oh, he was in a movie about Venus and
Oh,
Serena
right. He
played
was
their
the
father.
father. Right. Good for you, Will Smith. He's a good guy. I knew Will back in the
Fresh Prince days.
well, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince were at the studio that I lived at a house where there was a recording studio. And they were working there for about a week. And second or third day in, we had an earthquake. DJ Jazzy left. He left. He went back to Philly and didn't come back. He was so freaked out. But I got to hang with Will for the week. He was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah. But this, we were kids. So that's really cool that he won. Basketball. What about basketball? I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. So are you a poet? Do you read?
I am not a poet by any stretch, but I never pick up poetry, but throughout my life, every once in a while, I'll get this little glimpse into poetry. Like I'll hear a poem or I'll see a poem and I think, wow, poetry is cool.
Right. Why don't I do that more often? Exactly.
Why don't I read? But more like, why don't I write it? Because it seems like a really good way to express yourself and accessible, you know?
Yeah. Some of it, I don't find it as accessible, but I'm not.
Well,
I
some
think you have to
poetry
train
isn't.
your brain to read poetry.
Reading poetry is often not accessible, but I think
Suzanne
writing
is
it.
wonderful. Suzanne and William are wonderful readers of poetry. They come on the show. I mean, everyone that reads it, but Suzanne has a certain Suzanne, will you read a poem tonight? But she's watching that competitive. I just don't like award shows. People keep telling me, go on The Voice, go on America's
You
Got Talent.
should go on The Voice.
I don't want to.
There's two of those shows that I've watched and like. One is The Voice. And the other is, do you ever see not Dancing Stars? So You Think You Can Dance? There was cool. I don't know if it's still on, but
I never
really
had
talented dancer.
My mom has a TV. I don't own a TV. So You Think You Can Dance. Is that with Paul? Did Paula Abdul do that show?
Maybe. I think so.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, of
Maybe,
course.
baby.
I love when William and Suzanne read, but I love when Patty reads too. I like when anybody reads. Carl, where's Carl? The reason we started this show was for my friend, pretty much related, Carl Hess, because he came on one night and was talking to me, and I said, "Dude, will you read a story to me or read poetry to me?" And the next week he read poetry, and then we started Poetry Glam, and they hasn't been back since.
Wow.
Who
I
are
have
you?
like throughout my I've like saved every once in a while, like just like a few poems have like stood out to me and I remember about them. And the one I chose for tonight was one of those that I read a million years ago or close to that.
A million years?
I can't say for sure. It might be 500,000.
Okay.
I'm old now, so I can't remember.
Hey, Suzanne, why don't you just come on the show and give us a play-by-play of the Oscars? Maybe they'll read the wrong name again. And the winner is...
Oh, that was fun. Saw a little clip of that.
I think you should just do a play-by-play. Be like you're at the Oscars. And tonight, such and such wore such and such. Well, you grew up in Southern California, correct?
I did. And actually, both my sisters were sort of in the business.
So, did you go to the Academy Awards?
No.
Nope.
No.
Did your sisters?
I don't think so.
But they were in the business. Hello, Randy. Yeah, sharing the show is really is people and supporting the show in any way that you can. So sharing the show is a big way to support it. But there are other ways. And ladies and gentlemen, it's either Zoom user number 1 or Zoom user number 2. It's either Suzanne or Julie, but I think it's Suzanne.
Starsky and Hutch.
And it's Suzanne. What's up? Suzanne, David, Suzanne.
I can't see her.
It's because she's
Should I be?
in the dark.
How come I didn't get an intro song?
I introduced you.
Did I get a song? I got a song?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody gets a song.
All right.
Everybody gets a song.
I don't see Suzanne. I don't see her, but I'll trust you. She's there.
Best Actor Award is a doorstep. Smart man. I have a friend. I won't say who it is, but they have their Grammys and their gold albums in an outhouse.
Here I am. Sorry.
I see you now.
Suzanne, David, Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi. Oh, hi, David. Sorry, it's like a tradition since I was a child to watch the Academy Awards. Jessica Chastain just won for the movie about Tammy Faye Baker. Yeah.
Mom, you and I saw that movie, the Tammy.
She's won the Golden Globe, and
she's
now
a wonderful actress. Oh, see, I
like her, but I mean,
movie that was nominated.
Yeah. What, dear?
I said, I guess I did see a couple movies that were nominated.
Yes, you have. Didn't you see the movie that Jane Campion did? Or maybe you didn't. The dog.
Year of the Dog. She won
Best
that was great.
Director. Jane got the Best Director.
2 years in a row.
Jane Campion.
Women
Yeah,
have won
for the Year of the Dog. And Will Smith got it.
That was a good movie. I saw that.
Well, I didn't see King Richard, but I guess I might. I'm sort of bothered by it because
that's the thing. That's why this is a big commercial, because you're like, well, I wasn't going to see it, but I might.
I know. But it's in my blood because I grew up near Hollywood, and
you guys grew up near each other.
Yeah, I never saw you. I know pretty much everyone in LA.
There's only how many people there, babe?
Yeah, but I know pretty much everybody.
Oh, come on. Where do you live? Yeah.
I don't live there now, but I grew up in North Hollywood.
Oh, no. Yeah. One of my dearest friends grew up on Magnolia.
Oh my God, yeah.
You might be
actually, my parents, after World War II, my father grew up in Los Angeles proper, but after World War II, they moved to California and they lived in North Hollywood, Silver Lake, I was born in Inglewood before it was a Black neighborhood. I'm probably older than you. It was sort of lower middle class white. And then they finally moved to Altadena. And then when my dad made more money, they moved to Pasadena. So I've been all over the map.
Yeah. I went to UCLA and lived around West LA too, but then I moved to the Bay Area. Hey, Magnolia and what?
Well, so did I, honey. As soon as I graduated from college, I never went back.
Yeah, it's hard to go back.
I moved to the city and I lived there 18 years because I never wanted to go back except when I had to see my parents,
Yeah, me too.
Why would I want to be there? Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. I lived in the city for about 10 years and then I've been in Half Moon Bay ever since that.
Oh, I would dearly love to live there, but the rents are out of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Um,
Diane Warren won, huh? See, I don't even have to watch anything. I
oh,
just read it.
no. So, Jessica, we're going on to the best picture now.
Who
It's
are
Lady Gaga. So we're at the end here. What is your guess? I'm
I don't know what's up for it.
I'm thinking it's either in the movie about Liza Minnelli is with Lady Gaga, and she's in a wheelchair,
Huh.
shaking.
Hmm.
She's gonna read it. There's a movie with Marley Maitland where the parents are deaf.
Oh, and the
Oh,
guy
that's a
won.
good
And
movie.
their daughter
Hey,
is
did
Coda,
Questlove win? Did
It's
Questlove?
and
Coda.
it won.
Coda.
The actor won for best supporting.
Right, for the but Summer of Soul
So
won. Best
I'm
actor.
not sure who's gonna win this. I'm telling you. So here it goes.
Okay.
Let's see.
Drum roll.
Here's Liza, and she's shaking a lot. I love her for coming on.
I could get a real drum roll if you want.
Let's see. But oh, poor Liza. I love her. Let's go. She's supposed to read the nomination, but it's taking her a while. Here we go. Belfast, Coda. Don't look up. Drive my car. Dune. That's one a lot. King Richard. Licorice Pizza. Nightmare Alley. I've seen that.
That's a lot of movies.
The Power of the Dog.
That's a great one.
9 movies.
West Side Story. But The Power of the Dog. Dune is probably going to win, but let's see.
I want Power of the Dog or Coda.
I do too. Look, Lady Gaga is singing to Liza. Who's going to read it? She's going to give it to Liza to read. Oh, Liza. Coda!
Coda. Whoa.
Yay!
Wow.
Coda. I got to watch it.
Did you see that, Jenna? Did you see that movie?
I don't remember.
It's Child of Deaf Adults, Coda.
That's the movie where the guy won the award. No, I did not see it.
I've got to see that.
But now that it won, I have to see it.
Yeah, it's really a sweet movie.
Well, it won Best Supporting Actor, and
is it on TV? Because if it's
he was deaf.
Yeah, it's on TV. I haven't been to a movie theater in about a million years.
Neither have I, honey. Yeah.
No interest.
Why? When we can watch it at home. Here they all come. Well, Marley Maitland will be there.
Good.
And, you know, I love Marley Maitland, and I'm not going to tell you why, but I think I've mentioned it to you, Jim. I love her. But when the supporting actor took up, and he was deaf, he brought his interpreter so that he could sign. And this lovely old Japanese actress who had won Best Supporting Actress last year did it wonderfully. She took the Oscar from his hand so that he could sign with both hands. Nobody would know to do that, but she did. You know, it was lovely. I don't know, you would have had to see it.
So did you see when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in the face?
I saw, all of a sudden, my screen went dumb. I couldn't hear anything.
Because he was making
was
fun.
he?
He was making fun of Jada being bald.
Oh, are you kidding me?
He really slapped him in the face?
And then he went on, and they silenced the sound for like 5 minutes.
Well,
He
here's
did it
So
on stage.
there's an
Will-
uncensored version. So
Will must have gone on and on.
Did he do it on stage?
yeah.
No, well,
Will
Chris Rock
Smith-
presented that particular award and made a
He
joke.
like punched it, like slapped him. I'll share it.
I don't know, but this is pretty cool. And so half the people up here on stage right now are deaf. I don't know. Marley has done so many movies being a deaf woman, but the rest of these people know. I mean,
Most importantly, though, she's done a Seinfeld.
yeah. Well, she's funny. She is funny. Yeah.
So now
So
it's over? Now we know Coda won, and now we all have to go watch Coda.
I guess. And so I did my emceeing. Did I do okay?
Nice job.
It's
I feel like I
over.
was there.
That was wrong. Wrong button. Wrong button.
It's over, kiddos.
I felt like I was right there, sitting next to Marley.
Okay,
Suzanne,
well,
that was
Marley
the most
is
fun
wearing
Academy
a
Awards
red
I've seen.
dress.
That
Yeah.
was the most fun I've had at Academy Awards in years.
Oh,
Seriously.
come on. Yeah,
No, it's the nice truncated version. It's perfect.
It was great.
it was. Who needs all the hoopla?
Don't
Yeah.
need the hoopla.
Yeah. Best
They're kind of
gaffer.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
The tuxedos and the clothing is cool, but
Best gasser.
so I
But
have
I do
posted
appreciate.
the uncensored version of the exchange between Chris Rock and Will Smith.
Oh, we can watch that.
Yeah, I posted. It's bad.
Uh-oh.
Smack.
Well, I was in cooking in my kitchen and the sound went off and I thought, what's that about? I thought something was wrong with my
Maybe
internet.
earthquake or something.
Yeah.
So you're gonna read a who's gonna read a poem? Kids.
I am.
Oh, are you going to read one, dear?
Okay, David, you go first. You were here.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I can't. I have to get on my computer because I can't read it. Well, maybe I could
See, and
read it.
if you both had shared this show, your people would know that you're on right now.
I could give a damn about I know you could.
I need your people.
My people
I give a
are.
lot of dams.
I don't know if you need my people, honey. Go ahead, darling. You do yours first.
Will Penn.
I'm getting on.
Night,
Yeah.
Patty.
Okay. All right. So this is called Theme for English B by Langston Hughes.
Oh, love it.
The instructor said, go home and write a page tonight and let that page come out of you. Then it will be true. I wonder if it's that simple. I'm 22, colored, born in Winston-Salem. I went to school there, then Durham, then here to this college on the hill above Harlem.
Wow.
I'm the only colored student in my class. The steps from the hill lead down into Harlem, through a park. Then I cross St. Nicholas, 8th Avenue, 7th, and I come to the Y, the Harlem Branch Y, where I take the elevator up to my room, sit down, and write this page. It's not easy to know what is true for you or me at 22, my age, but I guess I'm what I feel and see and hear. Harlem, I hear you. Hear you, hear me, we two, you, me, talk on this page. I hear New York too. Me? Who? Well, I like to eat, sleep, drink, and be in love. I like to work, read, learn, and understand life. I like a pipe for a Christmas present or records, Bessie, Bach, or Bach. I guess being colored doesn't make me not like the same things other folks like, who are other races. So will my page be colored that I write? Being me, it will not be white, but it will be a part of you, instructor. You are white, yet a part of me, as I am a part of you. That's American. Sometimes, perhaps you don't want to be part of me, nor do I often want to be part of you. But we are, that's true. As I learn from you, I guess you learn from me, although you're older and white and somewhat more free. this is my page for English B.
Wow.
I love that. What's the name of that?
Theme for English B.
It's
I've walked in that park many a times. I know exactly. It felt like as you were reading it, I felt I was there.
Hmm.
I was taken.
Langston Hughes was a
Langston Hughes.
hero of the Black Renaissance back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean.
Yep.
And I studied him in school, but I don't remember that one.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Can you post a link to that on my page?
How do I do that? Yeah, you mean afterwards?
Now or late?
I don't know how to do it.
Did you
I mean, when I'm on Zoom.
right, but you're reading it on something else, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Just copy it and then paste it on my page.
Got it. The whole thing or just the link?
Paste it on. You can paste it in this feed if you want. Does that make sense to you? In the feed of the conversation for the show.
I don't know how to do that.
I know you don't have to, but just give the title and the poem and let.
William D. Williams says, when you share, you never know who's watching the show. You could save somebody. The show could save somebody's life. Right.
But I mean, if he gives the author and the name.
I'll put the whole poem on your Facebook page.
Can't you just put the link?
I'll just put the link is what I'll do.
And say, this is what I read on 11/11 with Jenna tonight, because Suzanne was there and Jenna was there. And all right, Suzanne, are you ready?
Yeah, it's a short poem. I thought it was longer. It's called Ozymandias, and it's by Percy Bysshe Shelley, who was the husband of Mary Shelley.
Oh, really?
And quite a famous romantic poet at the same time as Byron, Wordsworth, and all the famous British romantic poets. I thought it was longer than this, but let me read what I have here. I met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculpture well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
Wow.
Ozymandias. Very famous poem.
Where did you first hear that poem?
Oh, I don't know, probably when I was in college in the late 60s. But the name has stuck with me.
What's the name again?
Ozymandias. And I believe it's probably about Egypt. So he's talking about probably a sculpture that has fallen into the sand.
Oh.
You know,
yeah, I wasn't getting, I didn't understand as much of it as I wanted to. But
do you want, it's really short. I could read it again.
go for it.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal, these words appear: My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
Hmm.
So now do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Must refer to a specific ruin.
I think it's Egyptian, and I think Ozymandias, if you Google it. So if you're a traveler
Mhm.
in his time, the 1800s, and you would come upon this in a foreign ancient land
Mhm.
and see these, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 But it
So,
seems also like a comment about kind of the past and its impact on now, coming upon this visage in the sand that's crumbled and
right. So let's realize the mortality.
Mhm.
And all great writing that I have ever known and studied in English literature, and if you studied Latin American literature, any other, it's all about politics and history. It's also about love, but it's about spirituality and mortality. And so people just, I don't know, they shouldn't give up on reading classical poetry because it's so wonderful if you really read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people just need context. They pick up a
Yeah.
poem and it's just like out of nowhere and the language is new and it feels very inaccessible.
But it shouldn't be if you know English. There was nothing in there in that poem that was not, shouldn't be known unless you didn't know the word visage, which just means face. But this was pretty clear English.
Well, also the quote that he read on the ruin, can you read that again?
Which, oh, the last part.
When it said, ye who enter here?
Yeah, what was that? My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
Oh, I see. I see.
So I think he's meaning the sand will destroy all anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the work is mortal, just like he is.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what prompted Shelley to write that. I know Byron traveled a lot to Greece. Byron and Shelley were great friends. These two guys were adventurers, and Byron died really young. He was my favorite poet. I always chose him to write papers about because he was kind of crazy and wild. I don't know where Shelley went, but I don't know if he went to Egypt or maybe Byron did or somebody else he knew.
I wonder why he's telling God to look on the work and despair. All right. King of Kings is God, right?
No, King of Kings is not, we did, back then they wouldn't have referred to that as Jesus or God. He's talking about Ozymandias, who was probably a famous, I'm guessing, king of Egypt. So he's calling Ozymandias that, not God. I don't think Shelley wrote about God. Wordsworth would write a lot about nature, but Shelley was kind of concerned with other things. God, I could talk for hours, so I'm not going to. But it's
Jenna, where are you? I can't see you.
Yeah, Jenna.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay.
Can't
Well,
see you.
Can't see me.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Oh, because when you're not talking, I can't see you.
No,
oh,
we're all three here.
Okay.
You don't see us?
three together. What
I
is
see
it?
you now, not now.
You weren't looking earlier.
Thank you for that Langston Hughes.
Yeah,
It
that was
ma-
great.
Yeah,
You're welcome. I enjoyed reading it.
I've spent a
Yeah.
lot of time in that. I've spent a lot of time in Harlem, but I've spent a lot of time in that park, walking through, going to the other side, and knowing exactly where that was just now. Mark, my brain just left. Mark,
brain is always there, honey.
Mark Ruffin lives near there.
Oh.
So we've met. Kids, I need to call it because
Yeah.
I need to go hang out with some other people right now.
Okay.
But
Well, I'll try to
I
come
take Lily and
something.
Pat to go for a walk. What's that?
I'll try to come up with something more contemporary next time.
Not
But I'm
necessary.
No, it was good. I
love
enjoyed it.
everything you read. It's
Yeah.
wonderful, and I loved the Academy Awards. That was just the best. It was.
Oh, cool.
It was.
Well,
This is David's first time on the show, so
Yay.
Danny,
Really?
It's nice to meet you, Suzanne.
you too, darling, and please back.
yeah, come back and
I love poetry, Glam, don't you?
Poetry Glam School. And then, do you have movies ideas for tomorrow night, Suzanne?
No.
Come
I
on.
have got to see my niece who's here from Denver on Whidbey Island. So I
Do you
don't
have
know.
the ideas though? Do you remember what the idea?
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Out of Africa with a documentary about Isaac Denison.
Nice one.
But I'm afraid that you might not be able to handle it, darling, because it's early 1900s and there's killing of animals,
Oh, I'm familiar with the whole.
But it was before these, it was a different time. And I've been to her home in Denmark and
Really?
took great photographs there, which I wish I could share, but that was my idea.
That's
I
good.
have a very easily accessible one right now. On Netflix, there's both a movie and a documentary about Lucille Ball and Des Arnaz.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but that's pretty contemporary. Yeah. Well,
You
of course
the one
they
that
were.
Amy Poehler did? Isn't that on the A show? The Amy Poehler one, the documentary.
Yeah. I think it's Netflix. I'm not sure.
It's on the A thing. And the movie, I didn't really care for the movie, but that's a good combo too. You can.
And somebody made before I came on and did the narrative. Somebody hysterical came on and said, "That's the only movie I would ever have seen of Lucille Ball where nothing funny was said."
Oh, you mean the newest one with what's her name with the face?
Nicole Kidman.
Where the movie with Nicole Kidman and Javier Bardem.
I thought Javier was great.
Yeah, he was great. I thought she was good too. I mean, it wasn't meant to be a funny movie.
No,
but I mean,
she's just uncomfortable. For me, she's uncomfortable. She makes me uncomfortable.
I don't usually like her, but I thought she was pretty good in that.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty good.
You're like, stop doing that, please. Like in the end, yeah. Yeah, pretty good. But I think Javier did great.
Yeah,
I,
he's
well, I
amazing.
love,
Really great ideas that I'll present to the group tomorrow night, whoever is there. But because now someone will help me remember them that's on here right
you
now.
mean,
Lily.
are we gonna do the docu movie ideas for next week? Is that it?
Well,
Jen?
we were trying to come up with more ideas because there were
Well,
only a couple, and then we said, why don't we do it next week? And then we said, why don't we extend it another week? So
okay. Well, I might come on and I'll try to come up with a better one, but
I think that's a good one.
well, Meryl Streep is on the documentary, but they're not Netflix. You got to go to
Right.
YouTube.
Dig to
You
find.
always chastise me for not
No, we
doing.
tried it. We tried to get it just on Netflix because pretty much everybody has
Yeah,
Netflix. But
yeah.
then Julie only watches Love or Lifetime movies anyway, so it didn't. That's what she said. She goes, "I watch Lifetime movies."
Or
Hey,
Hallmark.
how about the Batman and the documentary about the real Batman?
Oh, that would be
I don't
cool.
know this. See, that's why you need to be a part of the movie club.
Yeah.
Come on, babe. And if you're bored, just go off. But come back to poetry. Well, that's what I do.
That's what you do when you're bored. You just leave.
But my love to Jenna always. So yeah, she
Yeah,
knows. Even though I give her a lot of shit.
he does.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, someone
Okay.
give me the letter, please.
P.
P
P.
P E P
P.
E as in physical education.
I should have done B, theme for English B.
No, P is
Oh,
Go
good.
ahead.
P.
Go
She
ahead.
hasn't done a P.
Oh, there, you can't change your letter because I'm starting with P-E. Pets are my favorite. Oh, yes, her name is Lillian Pearl. P-E, Pearl. Oh, yes, well, but I call her Prill. Oh, my goodness gracious, I love my Prill. P-E, yes, I'll say all to you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. And if you get bored, you can just leave like Suzanne does. Like Suzanne
Oh,
does.
come on.
Thank you, David, for coming on tonight for the very first time. Poetry Glam is much glamorous with both of you here. And I'll say a big heart hug. And I'll say another heart hug. And oh well, the peacocks have always another year too. I love Jersey City, and from my thoughts I'll make them powerful. From my words I'll make them effervescent, and from my heart. I'm kind of bored. I'm going to leave now. Can you come up with something?
Perfect. Perfect.
No more using that word perfect.
It's a P word.
I know,
But it's awful. Perfect.
perfect. Perfect. Why? These kids
Putanesca.
have a Putanesca type of powerful and exciting heart.
Yeah.
Love heart, everybody.
Love you.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. See ya.
Bye.